In this video, I'm going to talk about mindfulness, the benefits of mindfulness, but also what is missing from just practicing mindfulness alone. I will also talk about a practice that you can combine with mindfulness to help you live life with more intention and more purpose. Hello everyone, it's Jason, and I'm here answering your questions about Zen, meditation, life, your practice, any kind of question. Today's question is about mindfulness. Is there something missing? Let me read this question for you. Jason, I've noticed that mindfulness is everywhere these days, but it seems like its original purpose has been watered down. Has mindfulness lost its true meaning? Can you talk about that? I have also seen this. Mindfulness has spread throughout the world rapidly in the past decades, especially in the area I live in. You know, corporations are teaching mindfulness so people can perform better at their work or have better focus. I've also seen people use mindfulness in sports. Maybe you can become a better golf player. And of course, you can use mindfulness to reduce stress and anxiety. I've also seen mindfulness being viewed as an end in itself. So I think the first thing to do is to define mindfulness. What is mindfulness? Well, let's go to the internet and see what we can find. Mindfulness, the quality or state of being conscious or aware of something. A mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment, while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, and bodily sensations, used as a therapeutic technique. This seems like a good definition, and it's often what I hear people talking about. But let's go to YouTube and see what other people are saying about mindfulness.
Mindfulness is the practice of acknowledging what you're feeling without judging the emotions or sensations as you're feeling them. Why practice mindfulness? Well, it helps to direct attention away from stress or other negative thoughts.
Practicing mindfulness can help you to stay present and grounded, especially during times of stress. Mindfulness is the awareness of what's going on within and around us in the present moment.
Mindfulness is simply paying attention to your environment, activities, and thoughts in a neutral and non-judgmental way. So you're limiting your thoughts to your present situation. If other thoughts intrude on this process, you bring your attention back to the present.
After watching all of this, I do agree with what people are saying about mindfulness. But in my experience, I feel like there's something very important missing. Do you see it? Let me know down in the comments. Several years ago, I was watching a YouTube video, and it was a Tibetan nun talking about mindfulness. More like ranting about mindfulness and how mindfulness is spread throughout the world. It's being commercialized and sold for a lot of money. And then she said, a thief needs mindfulness. And that really hit me. And I was thinking about it. Yeah, she's right. A thief needs to be relaxed. A thief needs to direct their energy away from negative thoughts and stress. A thief needs to be present and grounded in order to do their job. Because if they're not doing these things, if they're not being mindful, most likely they will get caught and go to jail. We can trace back mindfulness over 2,600 years ago to Buddhism. I'm sure mindfulness can even be traced further back than that. But in Buddhism, mindfulness is just one practice of the Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is 8 practices to help us relieve our human suffering. I made a video about the Four Noble Truths. I'll put a link down below so you can check it out. I go more into depth about the Eightfold Path. But there are a few practices that I wanted to point out. And as we can see here, there's mindfulness, but also there's right thought. This also can be right intention. What is the intention, not only of our practice, but what is the intention of our lives? Another thing we can look at is right action. What actions are we taking? What are we actually doing in our lives? If we combined mindfulness and intention, this can be very powerful in our lives. I was just thinking, if I want to get from here, I live in Santa Clara, and go to Los Angeles, I need two things: directions and a vehicle. I need the directions to see what roads and freeways I need to take to get there. And I need a vehicle to actually get there. And I can't have one without the other. It's kind of like two wings of a bird. If I just have the directions, I know where to go, and no vehicle, I won't be able to get there. But if I just have the vehicle and no directions, then I'm just driving around, lost. So it's the same way, where our intention is our direction. And mindfulness can be the vehicle. I want to be clear that there's nothing wrong with just practicing mindfulness alone, but I really do believe that if we combine mindfulness with intention and action, it really can create a more meaningful life. I've seen this in my own experience. Stronger connection with family and friends, and clarifying what the hell are we really doing? What is the true purpose of being a human being? This world really needs more action, more love and compassion. I don't think many of us realize how our actions and words affect other people. You know, if you take a pebble and throw it into a pond, the ripples go far and wide. So it's really important to take a close look at our actions, our intentions. This world really needs it. Those are my thoughts for the day. I hope this video was helpful. You can let me know by liking this video, share this video with someone, or put a comment down below. Also, check out the video about the Four Noble Truths I put in the description. It really goes more in depth about the 8 practices to relieve human suffering. Also, I'd be interested in hearing from you. What does mindfulness mean to you? Has mindfulness helped your life? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, everyone, I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you very soon.